Hello and welcome. I am Tamara and I love teaching beginner sewing tutorials here on YouTube. Today's tutorial is a version 1 and a version 2, and it actually is something that you can add to your project. So if you are making a tote bag, but you want to add a zipper, there are two different ways that you can do that. Actually, there's many different ways that you can do that, but I am going to show you my two favorites. So version 1 is how you can add a zipper into a tote bag like this. Now, if you like this tote bag, I do have a tutorial for it and I will link to it in the description down below. This type of tote bag has a hem on the top edge. And because it has a hem on the top edge, you can easily add a zipper within that folded hem. So this is version 1. I will walk you through all of the steps so that you can figure out how to make your own zipper that you will add to your tote bag at the correct length and depth and all of that. Now version 2 is a way that you can add your zipper to a tote bag that does not have that hemmed top. So it really just has a seam on the top, and then you can insert your zipper within that. Now this tote bag in particular, I do have a tutorial for, and it is coming out real soon. And as soon as it comes out, I will have it linked in the description down below. But definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when I post the tutorial to walk you through all of the steps for you to be able to make this tote bag as well. But in this tutorial, I am just going to show you how you can add a zipper like this to any tote bag that has that top seam. I'm also going to have timestamps linked in the description down below. Those timestamps will bring you to the version that you are more interested in making. I hope that you guys enjoy this sewing tutorial. So let's jump on in and get started with version 1. You will need some zipper tape as well as a zipper pull. Then we will be cutting 4 pieces of fabric from whatever fabric matches your tote bag. So for myself, I used a lightweight canvas for my tote bag. So I'm using a lightweight canvas to cut all 4 pieces. I am, however, going to add interfacing to the back of my piece. That's totally optional. As you can see here, this one has interfacing on the back, and then this one does not. Either way, totally up to you. I will link to my favorite interfacing in the description down below. To figure out what size you will cut your 4 pieces at, you will need to measure the opening of your tote bag. So measure the width and the depth of the opening of your tote bag. For myself, that equals 14 inches by 5 inches. Then add 1 inch to the width measurement. So for myself, that's 14 inches plus 1 inch equals a 15-inch width. Then take the depth measurement, so for myself that's 5 inches, and divide that in half. So that will give me 2.5 inches. Then have a look at your tote bag and measure the hem depth. For myself, that is 1 inch. So I'm going to add 1 inch to that 2.5 inch measurement we just calculated. That gives me a total depth measurement of 3.5 inches. So now I know that my final measurements will be 15 inches wide by 3.5 inches deep. So as you can see here, I have 4 pieces of fabric all cut the same size. So they are cut to those previous measurements that we just figured out. So mine is 15 inches wide by 3.5 inches high, or deep, as I've been saying. Now you're going to measure a 1/2 inch in on both of those short edges, and you will fold those short edges in on that line. So you're essentially creating a 1/2 inch hem on both the left and the right short sides. So as you can see here, I took all 4 pieces to my iron and I pressed all of those edges in that 1/2 inch. Now it is time to figure out the length of your zipper. So line your zipper tape along that long edge and then add 3 inches to that. Then you can cut the excess out of the way. Now take one of your panels and lay it right side face up. Take your zipper tape and just open it about 2 inches on one end. Then lay it right side face down and clip along that top edge. And on the side of the zipper tape that is lined up with the edge of your panel, fold the zipper tape so that its short edge lines up with the long edge of the panel and then clip it in place. So you'll have about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of fabric sticking out past where your zipper tape ends. Then take a second panel and lay it right side face down on top of that zipper, and then adjust your clips so that all 3 layers are nicely together. And as you can see here, I'm just going to take my time to make sure that everything lines up. So I want my side edge to line up, and then of course I'm going to pinch my fabric to make sure that that zipper tape stays curved the way that we did earlier, and then I will clip it back in place. Then take this to your sewing machine, and using a zipper foot as well as starting and stopping with a back stitch, you will sew along that clipped edge. Once that seam is sewn, then you can flip those panels so that they are right side face out and wrong sides together. Just with your fingers, you can finger press that edge along the zipper so that you've got a nice creased seam there as well. Then you are going to clip those edges all together, taking this back to your sewing machine, and this time you're gonna sew a top stitch, and that top stitch is gonna be about 1/8 of an inch away from that edge. You'll start at one of those raw edges, go up towards the zipper, then across that zipper edge and back down to the opposite raw edge, starting and stopping with a back stitch, of course. And this is what it will look like once you've sewn that seam. And now we have to do this exact same process just on the opposite side of our zipper. Starting with one of your panels, right side face up, then lay your zipper tape face down on top of that, lining it up with that side edge, clipping it in place, and then going back to that one zipper's edge and curving it towards the long edge, then clipping that in place. Grab your second panel, lay it right side face down, clip everything in place, bringing it to your sewing machine using that zipper foot and sewing a seam across that top edge, starting and stopping with a back stitch. Then you will take those panels and flip them so that they are right side face out, wrong sides laying against each other, finger pressing that seam so that it is nice and flat, clipping everything in place before taking it back to your sewing machine and sewing that second top stitch, 1/8 of an inch seam allowance along that side edge up towards the zipper, across and back down the second side edge, starting and stopping with a back stitch, of course. And now we can finally add our zipper pull. I love to use this little purple genie helper here, which I will link to in the description down below, but you can do it however you are comfortable. I follow the instructions on the box every single time I use this purple holder, mainly because I always forget how you're supposed to put the zipper pull within it. But if you watch me here, you can see I've got the zipper pull in it, and then the zipper itself is face down, and then I'm just lining up those edges. That way the zipper pull ends up onto the zipper as evenly as possible. Now, before we add this to our tote bag, we have one step left, and that is adding a little square piece of fabric to the end of the raw edge of our zipper. So I just grabbed a scrap fabric and I cut it 3 inches by 2.5 inches. Then, lining up the 2 short edges, just finger crease a center crease right there in the middle. Then on both of those edges, fold your fabric in about 1/4 of an inch. Do that on both short edges. That way when it's folded in half, those 2/4 inch folds line up nicely. Then, making sure your zipper is face down, lay it so that the end of your zipper is lined up with the center crease on that piece of fabric. Then fold the side edges in before folding the longer edge over. Clip everything in place and then take this to your sewing machine, sewing a top stitch around the entire outer edge. I highly recommend that you start on a flat edge and not on a corner, because when you start sewing on a corner, often your sewing machine can kind of eat that corner up. So start on a side edge, starting and stopping with a back stitch, of course, sewing that top stitch around the entire square, sealing it in nicely. And now comes the fun part. We get to tuck it into the hem of our tote bag. Start by marking the center of your tote bag on both flat sides. Then you will also mark the center of your zipper panel on both sides as well. That will allow you to line up those center markings when you're actually slipping the panels inside the hem and clipping it in place. The easiest way to do this is to line your panel up with that center marking and clip one side in place, then unzip it so that you can curl your panel to the other side, lining it up once again with the opposite center edge and clipping that in place as well. So as you can see here, I have everything lined up exactly where it needs to be, and then I've taken it to my sewing machine and I have sewed around the top edge the way that my tote bag pattern asked me to. So follow your tote bag instructions to finish your project properly. And then I just want to show you here what your tote bag will look like once it's complete. So I'm pulling everything right side out, and this is how your zipper closure will look like when it's finished. I just love how it turns out. So that is version 1 sewn and done, and now let's jump on to version 2. But before we do, I would like to ask, if you are enjoying this sewing tutorial, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps support my channel because it tells YouTube that this is a good video, and then YouTube will share it with others. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you don't want to lose me here on YouTube. All right, now for version 2. For version 2, we will prepare the zipper first. So the zipper tape itself should extend 3 inches longer than the width of the tote bag you are adding your zipper into. And you will add your zipper pull to that zipper tape first. I love to use this little purple doodad here that helps me add my zipper pull to my zipper tape. I will have that linked in the description down below if you're interested. Make sure that your zipper is pretty much zipped up shut and you've got that zipper pull just sitting in the center there. Then we will seal up one side of our zipper tape. It will be the side that when your zipper is open, the zipper pull will be laying against that zipper tab. So grab a piece of fabric, just a scrap piece of fabric is fine. Make sure that it's cut at least 3 inches long by 2.5 inches wide. Then you're going to do this step the exact same way that I explain how to do it in version 1. You will fold it so that you know where that center crease is. Then you will fold a 1/4 inch in on both of those short edges. Then you will lay your zipper tape so that it is lined up with that center crease, and then fold things around the side and back up, clipping it in place. Then you will take it to your sewing machine, and with a top stitch, you will sew around the entire outer edge, holding it all in place with a back stitch. To do this method, we need to attach our zipper tape in between the outer panel and the lining panel of our tote bag. To do this, make sure that when you lay your zipper on your tote bag, you are making sure that your zipper is going to end up opening left to right. So I am working with the front of my tote bag that has the little pocket there. I know that I want my tote bag from that side to open left to right. For this tote bag specifically, I know that my seam allowance is going to be a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and I do not want my zipper tape to end up in that seam allowance. So I'm going to line that end of my zipper tape up a 1/2 inch in from that tote bag. And then I will clip it all in place, making sure that my zipper tape is face down and still working left to right. Now that we've clipped the zipper in place, we need to focus on both of the ends of the zipper. So starting on the right-hand side, we have the excess zipper tape that's extending past our tote bag panel. We need to curve that down and pin it out of the way so we don't end up sewing over it. So measure 2 inches in from that right edge, and then you can clip it and pull it down and then pin the rest of that tail out of the way. Then on the left side, we need to make sure that our zipper tape has a nice finished end. So just take that little end and curve it up towards the raw edge, clipping it in place. Now, as you can see here, when I'm double checking my side measurements, on the left side, I've got about 3/4 of an inch space from that edge in. So I know using a 1/2 inch seam allowance, I will not catch that zipper in the way. And then on the right-hand side, I have that 2-inch gap. That will allow me to sew all the way to the end without sewing the zipper tape all the way in to that end. Lay your lining fabric right side face down, clipping everything in place, making sure that your zipper tape does not move from those previous measurements. Take it to your sewing machine and with a zipper foot, sew across the entire top edge, starting and stopping with a backstitch. And this is what that zipper install will look like so far. So just open up that lining and outer panel fabric, finger press it so that it is facing away from your zipper tape. And then you are going to do this exact same process over again. So you will lay this zipper tape face down on top of the outer panel. You will clip your zipper in place the exact same way that we just did. And then you will lay your lining fabric right side face down on top of that, creating yourself a little sandwich, clipping that in place and taking it to your sewing machine and sewing with that zipper foot all the way across that top edge, once again, starting and stopping with a backstitch. And this is how that zipper install should look so far. Continue finishing your tote bag the way that the tote bag instructions you are following are guiding you. And then at the very end, because you did install a zipper, I highly recommend to take this to your sewing machine and sew a top stitch around that entire top edge. It will hold the outer panel and the lining fabric down and out of the way of that zipper. And this is how that zipper will look fully installed. And that is how easy it is to add zippers into your tote bags. If you want to learn how to level up your tote bags in other ways, I have a video that walks you through how you can add a zipper pocket into your tote bag. So I will link to that somewhere here on the screen. And of course, I have a playlist that I will link in the description down below that shows you all of the many ways that you can make tote bags, all of my many tutorials that I have put out on YouTube. I hope that you enjoy that playlist as well. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you next time. Bye for now.